Every survivalist faces challenges, but for Luke Nichols of the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, the hardships ran deeper than the wildest wilderness. From battling YouTube's comment bans to personal sacrifices at home, Luke's journey to becoming the face of the Outdoor Boys channel is marked by shocking and heartbreaking moments. His story begins in the rugged landscapes of Alaska, where he grew up surrounded by mountains, icy rivers, and untamed forests. From an early age, Luke developed a deep love for nature. Adventure wasn't just a weekend hobby, it was a way of life. Whether fishing in frigid waters or learning how to hunt and survive in the wilderness, every moment in Alaska was a lesson in grit, patience, and problem-solving. These early experiences would later shape his mission to bring adventure into his own children's lives. But Alaska wasn't the only place that molded Luke's perspective. As a young man, he embarked on a life-changing mission trip to Japan. There, he was exposed to a culture that emphasized discipline, service, and a thoughtful approach to life. His time as a missionary taught him the value of perseverance and the power of storytelling, two skills that would become essential in his career as a YouTuber. While Japan's landscape was far from the wilds of Alaska, the lessons Luke learned abroad stayed with him, adding depth and purpose to his outdoor adventures. When Luke returned to the United States, he found himself facing a new kind of challenge, balancing career ambitions with family life. With the weight of adulthood pressing down on him, he pursued a career in political consulting, a fast-paced world of deadlines, strategy, and stress. While the job paid the bills, it left Luke feeling disconnected from the things that mattered most to him. He missed the simplicity and fulfillment he'd felt during his outdoor adventures. The hours were long, and time with his growing family was scarce. It didn't take long for Luke to realize that something had to change. This realization led him to make a bold decision. He stepped away from political consulting to refocus on family. It was a risky move, but one that Luke believed was worth it. He enrolled in law school to seek a more stable and controlled career path. After graduating and becoming a lawyer, he thought he had found the perfect balance. But something was still missing. While his work as a lawyer provided financial security, it didn't fulfill his passion for adventure, exploration, and teaching life lessons. During this period of soul-searching, Luke's creative side began to emerge. Combining his love for fishing with his newfound interest in content creation, he launched the Catfish and Carp YouTube channel. His goal was simple: to share his fishing techniques, stories, and love for the sport. The channel's initial success was undeniable. Viewers were drawn to Luke's authenticity, clear explanations, and down-to-earth personality. His videos gained views, and his audience steadily grew. However, as the channel thrived, Luke's desire to showcase a wider range of outdoor experiences beyond just fishing grew stronger. This led to the birth of the Outdoor Boys channel. Luke saw an opportunity to go beyond casting lines and reeling in fish. He wanted to document family adventures, survival trips, and unforgettable experiences in nature, the same kinds of moments that had shaped his childhood in Alaska. The Outdoor Boys channel would be about more than fishing. It would embrace fatherhood, adventure, and the wild spirit of exploration, all with his sons by his side. The early days of Outdoor Boys were challenging. The channel's broad focus on various outdoor activities made it difficult to attract and retain viewers who wanted consistent content. Niche content had become an expectation for many subscribers of Catfish and Carp, who had come to expect fishing-related videos. Some of these viewers were resistant to the change, leaving critical comments on videos that deviated from their expectations. Despite this tension, Luke's passion for storytelling and exploration kept him focused. He knew he had more to offer than just fishing content. While some fans were disappointed by the change, others embraced the new direction, enjoying the chance to see Luke's family sharing outdoor adventures together. Luke's vision for Outdoor Boys was clear. He wanted to create something personal, family-centered, and adventurous. Balancing two YouTube channels, family life, and his legal career tested his limits, but Luke's commitment to his vision kept him going. Through the ups and downs, Luke's journey with Outdoor Boys wasn't just about showcasing his love for the outdoors. It was about creating a legacy built on adventure, family, and the belief that life's greatest lessons happen outdoors. But Luke remained committed. His goal was not just to entertain but to inspire families to explore the great outdoors together. The turning point for Outdoor Boys came in 2017 with the release of the Alaska Adventure series. This multi-part series followed Luke and his family on an unforgettable journey back to his Alaskan roots. The breathtaking beauty of Alaska's rugged wilderness, combined with Luke's heartfelt storytelling and family-centered narrative, struck a powerful chord with viewers. Audiences connected deeply with the authenticity of his family's experiences, from camping in the wild to fishing and exploring nature as a unit. The Alaska Adventures series was a massive hit, with 3 out of the 4 videos in the series surpassing 1 million views each, cementing Outdoor Boys as a standout channel in the outdoor adventure niche. It was a breakthrough moment, proving that Luke's decision to expand beyond fishing had paid off. Viewers fell in love with the family dynamic, seeing it as more than just entertainment. It became a story of togetherness, exploration, and heartwarming moments shared between father, mother, and children. From that point forward, Outdoor Boys shifted from a struggling project to a beloved adventure channel with a loyal following. Luke's commitment to family content became a defining feature of the channel. This approach set it apart from other outdoor adventure channels, as audiences were drawn not only to the skills and survival techniques but also to the warmth and love shared within the Nichols family. The emotional connection forged with viewers became the heart and soul of Outdoor Boys, shaping its future success and lasting impact. However, when Luke Nichols launched Outdoor Boys, he had no idea that one of his biggest challenges would come from the very platform that made his success possible, YouTube. In 2019, YouTube implemented a sweeping policy change aimed at protecting children from inappropriate comments on family-oriented content. While this move was meant to ensure child safety, it came with unexpected consequences for channels like Outdoor Boys and Luke's other channel, Catfish and Carp. One of the most significant blows was YouTube's decision to disable the comment sections on both channels. For Luke, this was more than just a technical issue, it felt like losing a crucial part of his community. The comment section had been a place where fans shared their thoughts, asked questions, and connected with Luke and his family's adventures. It was a vital bridge between creator and audience, and with that bridge suddenly cut off, Luke's ability to interact with his viewers was severely limited. For a channel built on family connection and community, this was a painful setback. Luke's reaction to the change was one of deep frustration. He had spent years building a loyal following, and the sudden loss of comments made him feel disconnected from his audience. It's one thing to create content, but it's another to hear directly from the people you're inspiring. The absence of comments made it difficult for Luke to gauge how his videos were being received, and he could no longer respond to fan questions or ideas. This disconnection was especially hard since his family's adventures were meant to inspire togetherness and shared experiences. As if disabling comments wasn't enough, YouTube took things a step further by demonetizing Outdoor Boys. For Luke, this was a crushing development. His channel was following all of YouTube's guidelines, yet he was being penalized. The demonetization meant that Luke's source of income from the channel was abruptly cut off. He had poured time, energy, and resources into creating content, and now he was being told it wasn't suitable for monetization without a clear explanation. This period of uncertainty could have caused Luke to give up, but his response was the opposite. Instead of walking away, he doubled down on his efforts to keep Outdoor Boys alive. Luke's resolve to keep going became one of the defining moments in the channel's history. He realized that his passion for sharing his family's adventures wasn't tied solely to money or comments. It was about creating something new and meaningful for his family and his viewers. With YouTube's guidelines becoming stricter, Luke knew he had to make changes. He focused on creating family-friendly content that was safe for his children. While this was always his goal, the new policies reinforced his commitment to protecting his family's online presence. He became more mindful of the kinds of scenes he included in his videos, making sure his children's safety and privacy were prioritized at all times. Luke's experience taught him an essential lesson about online safety, one that many creators with family-focused channels have had to learn the hard way. Despite these struggles, the Outdoor Boys channel continued to grow. Viewers recognized Luke's dedication and persistence, which only strengthened their support. The adversity he faced became a relatable part of his story. People admired his refusal to give up in the face of obstacles. The setbacks with YouTube's policies became an opportunity for Luke to highlight the values he'd always embraced: family, resilience, and perseverance. As Luke continued to upload videos, he found new ways to keep the spirit of community alive. Since he could no longer rely on YouTube's comment section, he began interacting with fans on other platforms, such as social media. He answered questions, shared behind-the-scenes moments, and stayed connected to his growing audience. While it wasn't the same as having YouTube's comment section, it allowed him to maintain a sense of togetherness with his supporters. Looking back, the struggles Luke faced in 2019 were defining moments in the Outdoor Boys story. Losing the ability to interact directly with his audience and being demonetized could have marked the end of the channel, but instead, it became a test of Luke's character and determination. When you see Luke Nichols and his family venturing into the wild on Outdoor Boys, you're witnessing more than just a journey into nature. It's a testament to resilience, creativity, and the unbreakable bond between family. Luke Nichols' journey with Outdoor Boys goes beyond adventure and fun. It involves significant emotional and physical challenges. Filming in harsh conditions, Luke teaches his children to push past discomfort while balancing the thrill of adventure with real survival skills. His survival trips test his patience, endurance, and problem-solving, offering viewers a raw look into the mental strength needed for true survival. Luke's ability to stay calm during setbacks and adversity serves as a powerful example for his family and audience. The emotional cost of these adventures is high, especially as Luke navigates the pressure of public life. Leaving behind a stable legal career was a huge sacrifice for Luke. His choice to pursue YouTube content creation was financially risky but driven by a desire for fulfillment and a life blending family and adventure. The challenges weren't just financial but also emotional, as Luke balanced his role as a father, adventurer, and entertainer. As his channel grew, Luke faced issues with YouTube's policies, requiring adaptability while keeping his content authentic. The fame also impacted his family's privacy, and Luke had to set boundaries to protect them. Despite these struggles, Outdoor Boys became a platform that encouraged families to embrace adventure, prioritize time together, and learn life lessons. Luke's story highlights that true success is about purpose, connection, and resilience, not just money or fame.